tells one of the coworkers, like, hey, these donuts are coming out greasy, so that means they're overproofing in the box, and there's a lot of stick marks where you guys are flipping them. He tells me this, and then I see that it's written in a fucking note on the cake list, like everything that was fucking wrong. Then she tells me personally what the fuck happened. And I'm like,
Oh man.
and it was just so you know. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I really want, like, as much as I wanted to fucking scream at her, I couldn't because, you know, I'm trying to quell that part of my nature. Just,
Yeah.
like, I want to scream at you, but I know if I do, shit's gonna end badly.
We're almost like Kevin Smith. Like I wanted to scream at her, but I really wanted the job.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get fired. So,
Exactly.
but just, like, as soon as she used that phrase, like, just so you know, it's like, I wanted to look at
Yeah.
her and just be like, all right, number one, I didn't touch these donuts after they got put into the little box to proof. Didn't touch them. Number two, these two were the ones that were frying. If there was an issue, talk to them. I understand you think that I'm in
Mm.
charge, but anybody who puts me in charge obviously isn't too fucking bright, are they?
Plus, you were in your car. Like, how much can you really do from your car?
On my,
Like,
not only that, but on my fucking break, that if I
on your
don't get,
break.
that if I, A, if I don't take it, my boss gets pissed, and B, if I don't take it, I'm fucking exhausted already, so it's like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do here?
Yeah.
But it's just like,
Yeah, that's a little
Jesus.
crazy.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, I gotta calm down now.
Yeah, you got to meditate. You got to get your meditation app out.
I gotta start doing that. Like, I've had that app on my phone for about a fucking week, and I haven't even really touched it.
Yeah, it doesn't help if you just keep it in the box, man, you know?
No, but I've been more concerned with other things. Like, I'm more concerned with, like, hey, where's my Paul Stanley record?
Well, yeah, true.
Like, you fucking goofy bastards. Like, so I order the Soul Station album, I order the CD copy, and the actual, like, the record.
Hmm.
And they're like, hey, your order's shipped. I'm like, this is fucking great. Yeah, I'm going to listen to it. And I got a record player upstairs. I'm going to listen to it there, too. Huzzah! The package that it came in was it's small. So I'm like, there's no record in there. Now, don't get me wrong, there was a CD in there. It was in there, and it's autographed, which is fucking cool. But, Jesus Christ, man, where's my fucking record that I paid for?
Yeah. Is it maybe it has to still be pressed. That's distinctly possible that there was a delay at the presser or something.
That's obviously possible, but at least like put out a notice like, hey, if you ordered the record, it's going to take an additional like 2 weeks because it has to get pressed. We have to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think like I ordered the well, it was kind of weird because Evanescence just recently did a new album called The Bitter Truth, so I got a copy for Liz for I think for her birthday or for Christmas or something is when you could pre-order it. And then it was like a month or two later that they decided to do like a special box version of it,
Yeah.
which included like a cassette and a bunch of other shit too. And like it was kind of funny because I had to like cancel my original order and then put the new one. And I was just sort of like, if I mean, maybe they didn't know they were gonna do a special box set, but at the same time, I feel like that's something they would have to know. So it's again like, couldn't you just communicate to your fans
Yeah,
like,
it's
hey, there's a box set coming, so if you want that, maybe hang on because you otherwise you're gonna have to cancel this order, place a new one, and like
either
because
that
they
or
couldn't
like,
just like upgrade my order. I had to cancel the order for the regular version and place a new order for the box set.
well, no, because you figure like the box set, like they would have to know about that months ahead of time just so they get everything right. Like the packaging, what the hell's going
Oh
to go in it,
yeah.
pricing, everything.
Oh yeah,
So,
especially because like I said, they made a cassette to go along with that. I didn't misspeak there. They actually did release a cassette along with this shit, which is pretty cool because I haven't seen a new cassette released in God, I don't know when, like 30 years, something like that.
Fucking
So that's pretty cool.
bullshit!
It is fucking bullshit. So yeah, man, I don't know, but it's like, how can you not know that kind of shit? It's the kind of shit I feel like at my job where like the circumstance that happened at my work was like they asked me on Friday if I could change my shift, and it was going to take effect the following Monday. And now I'm working remote, I'm working from home, and I'm a pretty flexible guy. But that's one of those many scenarios where I'm like, did you not know this was coming down the pike? And why couldn't you tell me, like, I don't know, a week ago? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like
How do you not? It's just, how do you not know?
well, no, here's the thing. Like they changed my work schedule too. Like when I first started there, my original hours were 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. because I'm a
Hmm.
fucking idiot and was like, yeah, that's 8 hours, right? Nope. So then it got shortened from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. because the owner's dad, like who is the actual owner of the place, he would come up here for the winters and whatnot because he's just like, you know, fuck it. You know, his son got injured and whatnot, so he wanted to be up here for it. So he, so he's coming in at like 3:30 in the morning and whatnot. And he asked me one day. He asked me on I think it was like a Friday or something like that. He's like, "Hey, you coming in on Tuesday, right?" Or no, I think he asked me on like a Wednesday or something like that. He's like, "Hey, you coming at 5 o'clock in the morning, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "How'd you feel about coming in at 3:30 in the morning?" I was like, "What, you mean like starting like next week or something like that?" He's like, "No, starting tomorrow." I was like, "Well, fuck it, let's do it."
Well, there's again you're thinking about not being able to say no.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you could have been like, how about next week? But at the same time, like,
it's like
I
I,
don't
I
know.
get it. All right, you need an extra pair of hands here. Like, fuck it, I'm game. Let's go.
Yeah. I only just realized that I could be calling you Doughboy.
I only just realized I could drive up to your house and punch you in the nutsack.
Oh, time to make the donuts.
Just drive up there, just text Liz like, "Hey Liz, can you let me in? Bruce is calling me Doughboy. I'm just gonna punch him in the nutsack." 5 seconds later,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, seriously. Oh, it's funny you mentioned that. We just got a new thing out front. So we got an email about like 'cause we have these little like dongles or whatever to get in the building.
Oh yeah, I think we had
And
those in college, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
same exact kind of thing where like
yeah,
you have to, boop, and then you get in the building. So they actually sent us an email because they were like, there's a chance that your dongle might not work. So if it doesn't, let us know. But thankfully, like mine doesn't respond quite the same way that Liz does, but both of them let us in the building. So thank God there was no issue. But
yeah.
there was a real possibility that one of us wasn't going to, or both of us weren't going to be able to get in. And it was funny too, because when we were testing it, someone was on the other side of the door and they were like offering to let us in, and I was like, no, 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 we got to test our dongles. It's cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But no, 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 we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
And so they walk away, and I test mine, and it didn't look like it worked. And I was like, oh fuck. And it was time to test Elizabeth. I was like, yours better work, because otherwise we're gonna be kind of fucked. Like we were gonna go if we
Please
took that
let
person.
us
Yeah,
in.
come back, come back. I think we could have like we also have the option to like call and let yourself in that way. So we wouldn't have been totally fucked, but still.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
still,
come back.
it's more the inconvenience of it.
Yeah, but thankfully everything worked out. But just panicked for a hot second. They're like, oh, I can't get in my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to break in.
I gotta kick down the door.
Earlier today, a Lowell man was arrested for breaking into his own apartment complex.
We now go live to the video of him still trying to break down the door. It looks like he got the door
Up
open,
kicking
sir.
it.
Sir, what do you have to say for yourself? Bang bang.
Cut to you driving, pulling up, getting out of the car, kicking me in the nuts, and being like, "Fuck you, I ain't no doughboy," and then running
Just
away.
have a nice day, doughboy. Fucking drive off. Meanwhile,
Well,
Liz.
at least I'm in the apartment.
Meanwhile, Liz is just completely. He's like, "The fuck was that about?" She's like, "I'll tell you later."
Long story.
Just don't call Andy
Actually,
Doughboy. Apparently he
actually,
doesn't like
but
it.
my nuts.
Apparently Andy doesn't like to be called Doughboy.
Oh man.
It'd be a situation just looks at you, just like, "What the fuck did you do now?"
Yeah, yeah, pretty
I,
much.
I've been a bad Bruce.
Where's my beaten stick?
God damn it, not again. You were so close to getting a gold star for the day. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh man.
Uh,
Have you ever got? Did you ever get past that boss Speaking of beating things, did you ever beat the boss in that game that you were fucking with
I haven't even
whatever?
tried. I haven't tried for.
You haven't even tried?
I haven't tried for like almost a week, dude. Because it was one of those things where
That's like
well, no, because the fucked up thing is like you're kind of like on a time constraint about it, and like the thing is like you have to leave them like the boss like a calling card saying that you're coming after like their cognitive treasure or whatever the fuck it is, so that their treasure appears in their palace in their fucking mind. It's a weird fucking concept. I really don't know how to explain it. But anyways, you're on a time constraint for it. So it's like as soon as you send out that card, like you have to do this like the next day, otherwise this thing disappears and it's game over. So I tried spending as long as I could to try and get like, items to heal up magic, and just every fucking day one of the teammates on the team, "Hey, are we sending the call card today?" Like, "No, like I'm trying to do this." "Oh, well, we got to do this quick, don't we?" Like, "Well, motherfucker, like go, you know what? Here, you go get everything on this fucking list, and then we'll fucking do it."
seriously. What a bunch of useless teammates, man.
Yeah, like, okay, yeah, you guys know how to fight and whatnot, but god damn it, you're fucking dumb.
They're doing the equivalent of just so you know, you really should send the calling card.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm aware of that, but if we don't have magic, we're not gonna get fucking far in this thing.
Hey, Doughboy again, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts with magic.
Yes, I will punch you right in the funny sack. Fucking goddamn it.
Just like a speed bag.
Uh, that actually reminds me, not to take a right turn here, but did you see the new trailer for the new Suicide Squad movie?
No. Wait, new as in they're rebooting it or they're doing a sequel?
It's quasi sequel, quasi reboot, I guess.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
But
what's her name still Harley Quinn?
yeah,
Margot Robbie?
she's still Harley Quinn. Yeah, which okay, cool. She did a great job.
Hmm.
Deserves it.
Mhm.
But yeah, one of the casting things that saw me that just had me laughing my ass off was they have King Shark in the movie. I'm like, all right, cool, King Shark. It's just a giant shark wearing pants. That's fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
he's gonna be voiced by Sylvester Stallone.
Oh no. Hey, hey, yo, I'm gonna eat you.
Oh, he's a shark wearing pants. You know,
Oh
he's
man.
running around.
That's
Got legs like on his streets, like the old Jaws theme. You know.
I wonder if they're gonna. Well, I imagine the shark character is gonna have to be CGI, right? I mean,
Yeah.
how else would you do? Unless they're gonna have like a big rubber shark. Funny.
No. 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 It's all CGI.
It'd be CGI.
Yeah.
It would be kind of funny if they threw in a scene where like they have to run up a flight of steps and the shark is like, "Ah!"
Don't encourage them. You know
That's
the
the Rocky statue,
dude. You
and
know
the
they will
Rocky statue has a shark head on it or some
dude.
shit.
You know they'll fucking do it.
I fully expect that, honestly. Something ridiculous like that.
And here's the thing too. Like, I don't know why people are just like, hey, we get a team of bad guys together. They could save the world. That's a great idea for a movie. Like, no, it's not. That's fucking dumb as hell.
Yeah. Was this something from the comics or no? Like,
Yeah,
did they
this
rip that from the cover? They were
no
just
this
like,
this was a comic book, like Suicide Squad. Yeah, it's a whole
well,
comic
there
book.
you go. That's why they did it.
Yeah,
But
but
it's still a pretty stupid idea, to be honest.
it
Like, 'cause
is.
yeah, why would the bad guys want to save the world? Their whole thing is to fuck things up. They don't want to save anything.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when
Some
Lego
people just
Bat,
want to see the world burn.
dude, it's like even when Lego Batman, a fucking kids movie, calls that a dumb idea. It's like, I mean, they're not wrong.
Right, right. What are we gonna do? Get all the bad guys to team up? That's just stupid.
Yeah, like well played, well played. And
Yeah.
it's like not only that, but like you don't even have that good of an army of bad guys here. Like you have Harley Quinn, which okay, fan service. You have
Hmm.
I think it's Bloodshot or Deadshot, something like that. It's not Will Smith playing Deadshot.
Hmm.
Which I mean, in the first movie, I was just like, you know what, man? It's just I see that I'm just like, it's it's fucking Will Smith. Like
Yeah.
just cast unknown so I can just be like, oh yeah, Deadshot, huzzah.
Yeah, yeah, seriously.